Hey guys, just going to give you a quick overlook of what happened yesterday. So pound cut their rates as they were forecasting. Um, Over here, you can see 5% now, um, 0.54. So 5 voted to cut rates, 4 voted to hold the rates, which is seen as a positive. But even then, the pound went down. I did catch it yesterday, which I was sharing in the forum. I'll show you what I did with that. Unemployment came out higher than expected, and ISM manufacturing. This is something very important for the US. This came out weak. Manufacturing prices came out higher, and the CPI this morning for the Swissy came out as expected. And then we have non-farm payrolls later. So here are some setups that I'm focusing on. It's kind of changed a bit uh, what I was actually planning on some of my trades. So dollar Swissy, I've just moved this a little lower, but I need a pullback. I mean, this is around 90 pips here. There is some support and resistance. Let's see on the 4 hour. There's a 55 moving average there, and then you can also put a fib to get 61.8. So you have one, two, three reasons, and then you could put your stop loss above the 78.6 wave. That's four reasons, and that could be a 100 pip move. So if it does pull back there, I would be interested twice the daily range. So that would make sense. Of course, the A grade area would be up in here where all the EMAs are. Euro, I'm not going to touch it because although it's broken below, it's NFP today, so it could just easily reverse, and the weekly candle can be higher up. AUD is done about 40 today. If it does another 90 or 80, that could be interesting there. 66 to short. Aussie CAD, again, same kind of idea. If it does another 45, that would be twice the daily range. So you'd be looking to short there. The pound, I actually did cash this over here on the spike because it did. The reason why I had it was because it did um, more than the daily range. So I had my order in here and my stop loss 30 odd pips. But then I closed it overnight because it was NFP. It did not retrace back up after hitting the price. So I didn't want to risk that. So I closed it, and you can see now it's currently coming in lower. It could easily go back up, but I don't want to risk it uh, before NFP. So I'm leaving that one alone. Pound CAD did what I was expecting it to do, but sadly I did not catch it. So if it does pull back in here, there's 120 pips, more than the daily range. So I might look to short it in there. New Zealand did um, pull back there yesterday on that level, but for this one, I do have an order in here at the 78.6 wave, which is about 90 pips away. That would be twice the daily range. So I like that one. New Zealand CAD. Now this one I did catch it yesterday, but you can see it's currently struggling in there. Um, if you look at the shorter time frames, no sign of a bearish movement there. Even on the 1 hour, it's just basically consolidating, making higher highs, higher lows. So for me, I'm gonna just basically close it, and I don't want to risk that. So I'll close that, close it on my live accounts as well. Um, Dollar yen could be interesting. So have a look at this. This is could be a 300 pip move back up. If it does do it today, then you would be looking anywhere around in here for a short. But again, um, that can be likely as well because it's been doing a lot of range. But again, I wouldn't try to take orders in today too many. I have a couple, but this one is a bit of a advanced trade because you need to be watching this on shorter time frames to see where it could react. It could react in here, 151, 680, or it could move a little higher, touch the 200, and then go down. So you need to really watch this around news time and see what it is doing. At the moment, it's going down, so I'll just leave it alone. Dollar CAD making new highs, uh, so just wait. This area, it's bounced off this area consistently, 138. This is around 70 pips away. It's done 35 today, so if it does another 60 pips, that could be 90. So again, an attractive area to long. I have my order in here at 137. What is it? 137, 280-ish for a long. If it does do a big move, which would be about 125 pips more, then add it up, and then that would be like 3 times the daily range. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to do more than the daily range. Euro pound I cancelled because I was in this long for a pound for the pound, so I thought that's like pretty much correlated. So I had it at here 78.6 pip, and my stop loss was above this high. Again, no signs of bearish candlestick pattern. It's pretty bullish. Um, I could look to take this. It's been doing quite a lot of range lately, and this one here could be interesting. 30 pip stop for 90 pips, so that could be interesting to take. So I'll be watching that. Pound yen's tumbling down. The yen pairs. Aussie pound Aussie. That's the only attractive area for me. And also this one 61.8. So if it does go down in here today, that could be an interesting long 50 pip stop to basically take it back up for around 250. Um, and then Euro Swissy did break lower. It did not quite come to our area, and now I have to move the fibs, and again the fib as well. But this area here is attractive. 95 round number, previous support resistance. If you look at the 4 hour as well, very clean setup. So look for the pullback in here. Again, if this does 100 pips today, then I'll definitely look to take that. It's very similar to the USD Swissy. So if it comes back in there, you would be looking for a short as well. But basically see which one you like, and then look to take that. And then I had Euro Aussie. I like this one because that is currently um, about 160 pips away, um, and it's done, I believe, about 80, 90 pips already. So if it does another, 125, that will be a lot more than the daily range. So interesting setups. Pound CAD, like I said, if it gets up in here, then I will look to short. Look at that pullback there on the 4 hour, rejected it and then went down. So that was a good trade there. Um, so if it pulls back again, I'll look to short. Pound EURCAD is also kind of similar. It's just gone up a lot higher. Um, Looks like it's gonna reverse, but let's see. And yeah, basically that's it. You see, pound is bearish, so I'm not going to look to get into a trade. But yeah, those are a few setups that I'm looking at. But yeah, let me know in the forum which ones you are looking at.